8K RAW, 4K 120 frames per second with dual pixel autofocus. I mean, what? I'm just kidding. That was a way over exaggerated reaction. I found all this out like a day or two ago, and my reaction was probably more like, "Babe, what's for dinner?" Alright, so if you guys haven't heard, Canon released some new specs on the Canon R5, and they are just mind-blowing.
The prophecy is true.
They're actually, like, this is going to be everybody's going to want this camera. If you don't want this camera, you're lying to yourself, okay? You're lying to yourself. Okay, so I got the specs up right here on my phone. I'll just read them off real quick in case you don't know them. Okay, so we got 8K video capture up to 30 frames per second, 4:2 10-bit C-Log, 10-bit, awesome. It's not external, it's internal. 4:2 10-bit HDR PQ H.265, non-cropped, dual pixel autofocus in all 8K modes, and internal recording. And then for 4K video, we have up to 120 frames per second, 4:2 10-bit C-Log in 120 frames per second. That's pretty sick. 4:2 10-bit HDR PQ H.265, non-cropped, dual pixel autofocus CMOS autofocus on all 4K modes. Both internal and external recordings are available. And then the exciting bit, which will break my computer, is the raw video, the 8K RAW, up to 30 frames per second, internal recording, non-cropped, with dual pixel autofocus. And then, of course, we have Ibis, a 5-axis Ibis equipped, OIS plus Ibis combined. I'm actually not sure what that means. If you know, comment down below. And then we got dual card slots, one of them being a CF Express card and then the SD UHS 2 card. What do you guys think? Are you guys gonna get this, or is it just too? Yeah, you guys are gonna get this. Who am I kidding? Of course you're gonna get this. I'm curious, what do you guys think about the dual card slots, with one of them being a CF Express and then one of them being SD UHS 2? I actually like that. I mean, I'm glad that they didn't just go with 2 SD cards, because you want something that's, well, I mean, if you're shooting 8K RAW, you're gonna need a CF Express card. I'm also curious, how many of you are actually gonna be shooting in 8K? Like, I know it's good for, like, if you get a nice wide angle shot or something and you need to punch into a little corner, it's gonna retain that detail. But is it gonna be something you're gonna be vlogging with, or is it gonna be, used for specific purposes like punching in? I think this literally ticks off all the boxes for like a perfect camera, like a mirrorless size camera. I'm curious how it's gonna look, side to side with like something like this new C300 Mark II, I forget what it is, that new C300 that's coming out, or any, like, let's say like a red or something. What's gonna look like side to side? Obviously the cinema cameras should look better because they're cinema cameras, but I mean, everything with the specs with this new camera, it's blowing my mind. I heard it's going to be priced in the range of like $3,500 to $5,000 or something like that, and if that's the case, yeah, it's still expensive, but I mean, it's a lot more affordable than something like the 1DX Mark III. And this camera is going to, I mean, for video specs, that at least, it's going to blow that camera out of the water. I guess the 1DX series is more focused on like sports and active photography, where this is obviously more towards, I think they're gearing a lot towards those video people, because they realize the market is so big for everybody shooting on DSLRs or mirrorless cameras for vlogs and all that. So they're putting all their eggs in one basket, and I'm excited. Like, where do they go from this? How do they top this? I don't even know. What's the R5 Mark II gonna look like? Probably gonna have like 10K or 12K. Alright guys, that's gonna wrap up this video. Now, if you enjoyed it, hit the like button and smash the subscribe button. Shoot it. Pop, 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 pop. It's my little lighter gun. My little Magnum. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember, stay positive and stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace! Just burnt some of my nose hair. I lit it, and I went up my nose, and all I can smell is burnt hair. How does that even work? I lit it like down here. How's the fire gonna get, like... Maybe it's just the fumes. It smells like burnt hair though.